Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here on Cobbler's Vlogs, and it's, similar scenario, isn't it? It's dark, it's wet, it's horrible outside, and the Cobblers have just played just as badly. And yeah, we've lost to Accrington Stanley, a big loss this one in the league. I think a point was needed definitely at home against a side like Accrington as well. Maybe showing them a little bit of disrespect, but I think we should be getting a point against Accrington, and it's not gone well. Let's break down what went wrong for the Cobblers. So we start off with the first goal. Before we'd even sat in our chairs, Accrington had already scored. Scrappy opening minute or so, and then they get a throw in. Our defence just completely disappears. Sowerby, who was absolutely rubbish all game, by the way, lets Charles just get through on goal. There was sort of a defender here, one of our defenders here, and then Charles just sort of ran straight through here and then scored, and he was always going to score. Every striker scores them, nobody misses them, apart from Benny Ashley Seal. So yeah, every striker scores that. And then it just all went wrong from there. Cobblers, I just don't know how they were so flat. I tweeted out, I was just like, I don't know how a football team can be so flat, especially at home. And I think we're really missing the fact that fans can't be there. Teams like us stay in League One because of their fans. The quality of the team maybe plays a little bit of a part into it, but teams like us stay in League One because the fans keep them in games. The fans get them up for games. In sort of that last 10 minutes, we were still rubbish. We were still walking. We were slow. We were lazy. We were slow and lazy throughout the whole of the game, really, and that's probably what went wrong for us. Accrington, don't get me wrong, we're probably a better side than us, and we'll probably finish sort of mid-table-ish this year. After sort of 17th last year, they'll be in mid-table this year. They were a decent team, but frankly, again, another team that didn't really need to get out of first gear against us, and that's happening far too often for me as well. Hull didn't have to get out of first gear. Charlton, Peterborough, too many occasions teams have had to, especially when we're at home as well. Teams have just, they've not even need to get out of first gear. They got that early goal, and I wouldn't say they sat on it because they still had a ton of chances, Accrington, and probably should have won 2-3-0. But they still didn't really need to get out of first gear defensively, or even just create those chances. It was far too easy. Ashley Seal, I said on Monday I didn't want to see him wear a Cobbler shirt again. I saw him wear one again, and it was a disgrace. Once again, he was just awful when he came on as a substitute. Ricky Holmes looked okay as well. Hoskins was, I forgot he was on the pitch. Sowerby was just honestly dreadful. I don't think I think he made 2 passes that were successful in the game. He was that bad. Nicky Adams was positive, put some good crosses in, but again, Harry Smith was lazy and wasn't there to attack them, so they just went straight into the keeper's hands, and yeah, we just weren't alive to anything, not alert to any second balls, and it's just the same old story. I'm just repeating myself week on week now, and it's starting to get really frustrating, and the bit I'm going to talk about next is the pressure that Keith Curle is under for me. So yeah, the problem I've got with Keith Curle at the minute is, first of all, happy birthday to him. I'm sure he'll be watching. Yeah, the problem I've got at the minute with Keith Curle is he's really under pressure, and there doesn't seem to be an alternative plan. There doesn't seem to be a change in personnel. The side is just, it's just really flat. There's nothing that's lifting them. There's nothing that's sort of, they feel sorry. They look like they feel sorry for themselves, or maybe they turned up and thought, "Oh, Accrington haven't played a league game for just under a month. Let's make it nice and easy for them." No, get in their faces, show them what League One is about, and show them that Accrington, you've just had a month off because of the virus we can't mention. But Accrington, you've just had a month off. This is what you need to be. This is the level you need to be at to play in League One. Just remind them of that after a month out. But no, we'll be like, "Oh no, sorry Accrington, I'm sorry you've had to deal with your isolation. We'll just sit back against you. We'll let you come on to us. We'll let you get back into the swing of things, if you like." And it just didn't happen for the Cobblers today, and that I think puts Curle under pressure. I think the substitutions are wrong, and he makes too late. First of all, he subbed off Harriman first. Admittedly, Ricky Holmes came on for him, but Harriman come off when he was the best player on the pitch for us, the only one that seemed to be showing any passion, any fight, any desire, urgency, especially at 1-0 down. So Harriman, the substitution, not necessarily bringing on the wrong person. He brought off the wrong person, and it was too late as well. Even though there was still 20 minutes to go, but that change needed to be made. Ricky Holmes needs to be on at 60 minutes and get half an hour to impact a game. And then Ashley Seal came on as the second substitution. Why the hell he didn't neither of them replaced Harry Smith, I don't know. Again, just sort of let's just have a jog. We'll just close him. We'll just jog towards and make it look like we're closing him down. And again, just lethargic, lazy, and that's what we're suffering from. And I don't think Keith Curle has the same characters in the dressing room last year. Alan McCormack, if you were lazy under Alan McCormack, he punished you, and I don't think Keith Curle has that about him. I don't think he says he doesn't like to get into players and have a go at them, and I think that's really part of the problem. And the fact that he won't do that is probably not motivating the players to play. It's not motivating the fans at all. And like I said, the players feel sorry for themselves. So for me, Burton away next week, they're not doing too well like us. And it's a real 6-pointer. And Keith Curle, I think, needs to win to save his job, if I'm honest with you. You have a valid point to make about Keith Curle, though, is they're not going to sack him, are they? Because, you know, all the different financial situations that are going on with the pandemic clubs, you know, close to going under. I don't think we can afford to pay off Keith Curle's contract if we do sack him. So that could be the only problem with, or the only reason that we might not sack him as soon as we probably normally would. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. It's going to be a tough season for us. Let's try and lift our spirits and get a win against Burton. Let's try and get a win against Stevenage on Tuesday night in the Papa John's Trophy. A win in that will see the Cobblers through to the next round. That's got to be a morale boost up through to the next round of the Cup, surely. So hopefully the Cobblers can get a win in that. Please leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Cobblers below. Is Keith Curle under pressure? What did you make of the game? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to check out our partners Fan Hub as well, who are creating an app which rewards football fans for their loyalty to their team. Something you don't want to miss out on. There will be a link in the description and a little promo video after I've shut up. So yeah, please leave a like on the video. Hit subscribe. We're on our way to 1,700 subscribers. Let's try and get there as soon as possible. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.